Former Youth and Sports Minister Nii Lantey Vanderpuye has denied claims by current Minister Isaac Hesiama that he paid a contractor 1.6 million cedis in cash for the new Edubiase Sports Complex project. Mr. Hesiama made the claim in response to a question in Parliament. Joseph Obokugakbo has more.
The Minister for Youth and Sports, Isaac Hesiama, was in Parliament himself, but he didn't respond to this question. It was stood down. However, as is the practice in Parliament, his expected response was captured in the order paper. Let me read to you portions of what was captured in the order paper. He says, Mr. Speaker, the funding of this project was not captured in the ministry's budget in 2015 and 2016. There is also no evidence of sponsorship for the project. The source of funding, therefore, remains unknown. Mr. Speaker, upon further inquiries, it was disclosed that the amount so far paid to the contractor, totaling 1,650,271 Ghana cedis, was received in cash from the then Minister for Youth and Sports. The matter has been referred to the National Security for further investigation regarding the source of funding. And then he goes on to say the ministry is providing sports infrastructure across the country, and so they are committed to completing this project in New Edubiase. Well, we gather that the minister in question who made the funding available in cash was Nii Lantey Vanderpuye, the Minister for Youth and Sports then, and the MP for Odododio, who we didn't support in Parliament today. And the contractor in question is the Shagdin Limited, and this transaction was in June 2016. The Sports Minister has refused further comment on this until he appears on the floor of the House to respond to the questions. But MP for Busa South, Dr. Clementa Park, who was part of the previous government, is convinced this practice is obviously wrong and the investigation should be done to get to the details of it.
The minister has asked that we hold off for him to come to the floor. As you know, when he comes to answer, there will be follow-up questions about why and how. And if indeed there is any indication of any wrongdoing, I'm sure that the right processes would unfold. But for now, I think we need to be a bit patient to allow for the minister to come to the floor and answer the question as he has indicated in his written response. And after that, I know members of Parliament would have subsequent questions to ask to seek clarity on the way forward on this matter.
The House also approved the appointment of 4 ministers of state and 2 deputy ministers, including the minister who's been appointed for the Information Ministry, Kojo Nkrumah. He got a lot of praises from members of Parliament who wished him well as he takes over as Minister for Information.
There's no doubt that with the impressive credentials of Nkrumah, he will do a good job. He's had experience, he's worked with us here as a colleague, and he answered all the questions very well to the admiration of all the members of the committee. Mr. Speaker, I've had a personal encounter with Honorable Nkrumah when I was the Minister for Energy. At the time, he interviewed me extensively and did not show any sign that he was an MPP member. He was very objective in all he said and asked me in terms of contributions and issues to address. Mr. Speaker, he was very objective, sincere, professional, and to me, it's a true example of the highest level of professional conduct that we should find in somebody who's going to handle the Ministry of Communication, of Information, Mr. Speaker.
The House also approved the nomination of Evans Poku Bobie as Brown Ahafo Regional Minister, as well as the nomination of Paulina Abayagi as Minister for the Upper East Region, as well as the other deputy ministers. Issues having to do with the Right Information Bill were captured on the other paper as an item that they would have dealt with today, but that never happened. However, MPs say they are still committed to helping pass this particular bill. From Parliament House in Accra, Joseph Obokugakbo reporting.
Now, Mr. Vanderpuye, however, denies the claim. He spoke earlier on Top Story with Evans Mensah.
Do you know the cost of the project?
Tell me.
The cost of the project is over 6 million. The project was in 2 phases, phase 1 and phase 2. The contractor was awarded phase 1.
Phase 1, what did phase 1 entail?
The clearing of the forest, the building of the perimeter fencing, the changing room, and the field itself. And I can't remember all.
Okay.
I can tell you, I know. As for these specifics, I know.
Oh, good. Now, the football club that should play in the stadium says the field hasn't been done, only part of the perimeter wall has been done and the changing room.
Did the football club award the contract?
They did not, but they can see what is there.
Are they consultants?
You don't need to be a contractor to tell what has happened with the building.
From the project when the project is completed and handed over to the chiefs and people of the area.